Hey, what's up? This is Tom from Suburban Helltapes. I'm here for Utopian Voids, here with the man himself, Dustin Krapes.
Hey.
How's it going?
It's going smooth so far. We have a kitty taking care of the chaos.
Just trying to knock over the camera.
Yeah. It's
few
fun.
times.
We're good.
So tell me a little bit about this interview series that we are starting right now.
This is a series just to get to know the bands, the acts that are playing on our shows.
It's supposed to be a win-win for everyone involved. We want to get some more publicity out there for all these local acts. We want to shine some light on the underground here in the IE and greater LA area. So Dustin, I heard you have been a part of the underground music scene out here for quite a while now.
I think I started playing in 2003 was when I would say I played my first show that I consider a real show.
Where was that at?
That was in Claremont at CK Cafe.
Oh, so it all started at CK. For those who aren't familiar, CK Cafe is a legendary institution in the Claremont Village, family-run tea shop there. A great community center for artists and musicians. That's actually where me and Dustin first met and started hanging out. So that's really cool that you started all the way back at CK. And
yeah, it's crazy. I was back there a lot this year playing little jam sessions every month.
Tell me a little bit about your setup for the live sets at CK's and what synth you're bringing, what's kind of the whole theme of that setup.
I pretty much always bring a Moog Grandmother, which is a semi-modular synthesizer, monophonic, for anyone who's into that stuff. And I loop things as I improvise on the Grandmother. I recorded probably all my sets this year from when I started doing it in January. And from those recordings, I'm working on the next music project that's coming.
That's a much more intuitive and improvisational way that you're creating the music, right? Versus starting a project in the past.
I've never done it. I've never done it this way. What I like about what's going on with this new stuff I'm working on is I had to put myself in a place where, okay, I have to be at least somewhat entertaining for 2 hours straight, jamming, making beats, improvising, and there's no out, you gotta, you could turn down a loop and then start another one. But I tried to put myself under that pressure to force myself to create something. We'll see how it turns out, but I feel good about it. It's a new way of approaching
that's awesome.
Songwriting.
I know when you do these live sets, it's pretty much all improvised, and it can range from more ambient to more experimental to just a down-tempo electronic, just vibing beats, like a beat set almost. So if you're going to work with these recordings of the live sets, are you planning to add more vocals or flesh these out more, or is it going to be more of a collection of these beat instrumental type?
I think I'm going to put vocals on a lot of them. I've been picking out sections from songs from jams where I'm okay, this is a good beat, and then I move on to the next thing before getting too much into it because I have a lot of sessions to go through, and I'm just trying to get them all ready so I could look at what I actually have to work with. There were a couple little sessions in editing where I started kind of singing along, so they're pulling some vocals out of me. There's some vocals that are potentially going to be on the jams. I thought about doing instrumentals too, I don't know. I've never really done a lot of instrumental stuff, maybe one or two on past albums, but there may be more this time. I really don't know.
Cool. Keeping it open.
Yeah.
Well, excited to see what's coming with that. And
thanks.
You want to give a shout out for the album you put out this year?
Sure. Yeah. I put out an album this year, 2024, called Control. It's a group of songs that were kind of put on the back burner for a long time, and I dug deep in my files for things that I had kind of always intended to get back to. It's electronic rock, synth-pop, synth rock. Some call it dark wave, post-punk. I don't know. You've heard it. What do you and it's out on Suburban Helltapes on cassette.
Yeah.
Released by this
guy.
guy.
About that.
And digitally wherever you stream songs. Or we stream your music.
We'll be right back.